Hello everybody. Um, I'm making a video for the how does it feel like when you're with your twin flame in a 5D. And there was a few people they asked me, Dio, could you explain this when I feel their presence? Could you make a video how that feels, how that magic feels? Because you have this type of explain this complicated thing with normal words. And first of all, before we begin about talking about 5D, a lot of the people they are not aware of what the 5D is. If you go out on the internet and you're searching 5D connections between people, you won't find too much explanations about it. And a lot of it, they are kind of like a copy and paste information because of explaining what the five dimensions are as far as the world. But what are the five dimensions are as far as the people connection, and specifically between two individuals as far as the twin flame goes. And that position of that connection is so high, so powerful. And here is the thing that when the two individuals they get connected on a 5D, that is a connection number one in physical. What I mean physical is the body to body they feel each other. That connection it's like almost an instant. A lot of mistaking this as sexual intimacy connection from body to body, and they feel this second dimension, which is actually the bioenergy comes in from it, which is a another feeling of you feel person energetically right there. The third dimension is the heart. Your heart, when you love somebody, you feel this heart to heart connection that goes on. The fourth, which is some people have it, some don't. It's a mind connection. Those are the people like mediums. Those are people they like have this extra sensoring thing of look inside of you the things that you hide, and this is a mind connection between two people. And the fifth connection that exists, that is a soul to soul. And to be in the 5D, okay, to be in the 5D, that connection on the 5D actually brings all this kind of like together. And it's very awkward when you feel it for the first time, all the time complete, because it brings the last part, which is a soul to soul connection. And when the two individuals meet each other, the vibrations and the awkwardness between them, it's like so powerful. It's even hard to explain because this is like, what is this between me and you? What's going on? What is this strange attraction between me and you? Why I know what are you wearing today? Why do I know how you feel without even talking to you? You're looking at that person, they're looking at you like something really strange. But that awkwardness of that connection in the beginning can create a lot of things because of not understanding what it is. So you can sit next to this person. You actually can look at it in their eyes, and you have this instant connection of so magical part that you don't even have to talk. Everything is so nice and smooth, and that power of the connection, It's like a magic between two people. This is a to be explained more. This is a like the prince meets the princess. This has been told at the time when um, you read these bedtime stories about this uh, magical castle when they meet, and when they meet there was all the brights and lights came on, and a lot of the people try to describe this connection, and I will try to describe you this connection right now between two people. How you feel, first of all, the physical part. If you, let's say, like me, you are male, and you feel female, you will feel the feminine energy. You might start acting like a female. You will feel this part that you want to say, hey, yes, I got the connection, I can get this. What that happens is that you copy that physical energy from that person, and you put it inside of you as a program, and then you exercise it. You actually perform it. And the energy wise, that part, it's also when it's between the two, if it's kind of like when they come next to you and they will look at you, you kind of like, you don't even don't see it on the back, they're staring at you, and that energy that feels around you and her. And if you are in the same room and you don't understand what that is, that energy is inside can pulsing so much, is so strong, simply because you just open it up. You don't know how to control something, and you're so excited, but you don't know how that much as excited you are from that energy. And if this connection is so strong, people feel it. I mean, this is a two individuals who are very, very powerful with that, and people can feel this connection. And if you don't admit about this connection, it will scare you, because you will feel scared, because all of a sudden you feel like they know you and you know them, and that's how it goes. Um, the heart-to-heart connection. That is a connection when you feel the two hearts coming together. That's gonna be very peace, relax, power of two hearts, kind of like balance each other. And if they cannot be together, then the things getting awkward on it, and this could be this. Well, you can't just love me the way you love me. You can't be like that. This is not truth. How could that be? This is impossible. Oh my God, what is this? And the thing start going on in different way. And the fourth, which is actually the mind, now that is the connection when the all those three vibrations come to a one, which is the mind, and you are right now, oh my gosh, this is a very high connection. And you look at that person, and you're with that person, and you probably feel their emotion, they feel your emotion, and they don't know what's going on, they don't know what the situation is at the beginning, and things can get very awkward between people on that kind of connection. And the last thing, the soul, when in the soul, all these five connections comes together within the soul, for the very short amount of time, you and that person become one. And what I mean, you and that person become one, they feel you, you feel them on all the levels. For that moment, there is this lights exchange between you and that person, and they know you, and you know them. And the part that is a lot of the people get scared about it is they don't understand that we are created that way. They don't understand that we were not taught about this way simply because of some kind of society reasons. Could be keep under control or keep under the rug or whatever the reason is. I don't really care. Right now, this thing actually start growing up, and the human race is evolving so much. And this kind of like basically explains the 5D connections. And over the time, if those two individuals get separated, you can have the physical connection simply because you're separated. The energy connection it's still in force, but it's not that much on it. The heart connection it's kind of like gone because there is no this eye to eye connection that includes the heart. The mind could be very damaged because of rules of the society. That could be a very, very, very bad connection in there that can create into the mind. Later on in the next video, I will talking about it, what not to do and what to do on it. The mind can actually create a lot of the problems within this connection of these types. Depends of the individual, depends of the place they are born, the education from parents, the education from religion, the education from friends, relatives. And if they don't know nothing about it, they can listen the wrong part, the wrong understanding, and that could lead to a lot of things. But soul-to-soul connection, once established, it lasts for very, very long time, which is since it's beginning the times. And over the time, that soul-to-soul connection will actually grow. And that soul-to-soul connection, it's what mostly the people within and the twin flames, they're referring to as a 5D, which is the fifth dimension. And that connection within the soul, it's very powerful. You basically can use this as a soul-to-soul phone call. You made it. We made it the term soul phone, and that connection right there over the time will grow. And when it grows, that connection helps to establish the communications the way it needs to be. Simply because we were told that the communication has to be on the physical and energy and the heart and the mind. And very rarely somebody was gonna say like before you do anything, before you touch her hand, before you touch her heart, touch her soul, or touch his soul. And that's the part that once you touch the soul, then everything else it's kind of like a cancel and start working the way it's supposed to be. Establish the peace and establish the love within the soul first. And that's why a lot of the separation that has been described between the twin flames begin to make sense, because we were taught a total different process as humanity. And the right process is connecting the soul, because once you connect within the soul with that person, you won't be able to connect in the rest of the four dimensions with another. You can have a very similar soul to soul connection with somebody else, but to have all the five of them put in together and to become one with that person, and to know that is the one person, there is always something's gonna missing. if you're in a wrong relationship, even if you have soul to soul connection, there is going to be something else won't be okay. It could be the heart to heart connection will be wrong. It could be the energy will be feel wrong. It could be the intimacy, the physical part could be wrong. Each one of those dimensions gonna be not in the right place on it, and the soul knows who is that person, and the soul says like, you can be the one with the only one, and that's how you know who is your twin on it. Now, a lot of the people, including me, they look at it, they try to figure it out. I had to learn some of the stuff with the so-called replacement, and that's how you learn this part. That's how you know by you experience it. You can just learn things just by because you have a book or just because you did something else. And it is a great to do this because it benefits not only me but it benefits the society, which is that's how the knowledge is passed by. So that connection, the 5D connection, it feels soul to soul. I will give you an explanation how it feels like it. So basically, I feel my twin like she's right next to me, right in the front of me, like I'm seeing her, and I feel her vibrations. It's just looking at me, and she start asking some a question. What's the situation? What's going on? Why the situation is not solved? But that is a soul to soul communication. And at the beginning, I was very angry at her because simply because she did not respond to that love at all. She was pushing away simply because I was trying to influence her. I was trying to push her. It's like, come on, would you admit it? Would you commit it to this love or what? And this is why you make mistakes, so you learn. But to begin that vibrations of her when she comes in, it's recognizable like her presence. And when I'm saying like presence, is her energy is right there. Her, I know it's her. Everything inside of it, that it's her. And during this connection, there is this talk, inner talk inside. You can even express the vibrations through you. You can either smile, have a big smiles on your face. You can laugh on it. You can do things that other people's like, what kind of drugs are you smoking? And this drug, it's actually love, very high love on it. And this is how you learn to love that person because this is the only person you love. You can't really love somebody else because you're already connected soul to soul. That connection cannot be broke. Even if you tried cord cutting, it doesn't happen. You just have to accept it, this connection. So that connection, it's very peaceful, very calm, and very good. But at the beginning, that connection could be a very intense and very crazy, simply because from our understanding as humans at the beginning, we try to use everything in our possession to control, to manipulate, to influence. And at the beginning, I was trying to use this energy to influence on her to pay attention on me. I was chasing her on the soul level. And she's like, I don't want to talk to you at all. Even though she's promised to talk to me on a 3D, she never did talk. And ever since, she has not been talking to me. But the thing is that I'm trying to explain that now, after we're talking about already 3.5 years, pretty much out of this part, uh, we talking about that anytime that she feels her presence, it's so real, her energy is so real. And we talk about the problems, the situations. The last few days, actually, they were so strong. She had some inner questions in the soul level of what she can do. And I told her, there is nothing pretty much I can do for you, simply because you lie. First of all, you lie yourself, and you lie the people that you tell them that you have no feelings for me. And this is a very big sin within the soul. You lie. And because you lie these other people, we don't want to put the truth out in the open. And the other thing it is you have feelings for me in the soul, but you're afraid to come in and tell me the truth, simply because that truth will determine that you lied everybody else. So you're right now stuck between these two lies in life, and there is a problem with you. You fear to come and see me. You fear to come and meet me in person, and simply because you cannot lie me, look at me in my eyes and tell me I don't love you. And that's how the problem is. But I cannot do nothing about it. This is your thing. I cannot advise you what to do. I cannot tell you what to do. I can just show you what the situation is. And I give up telling you what you're supposed to do. I gave you up. I gave you to God, and this is my job. You to understand. I'm talking to my twin. You to understand. My job is to bring you close to God. But in order you to be close to God, you have to be honest to yourself. And since you are not honest to yourself, there is nothing I can do about you. This is not my inner work. This is your inner work. You have any questions? Go ask. There is a divine guides. There is an angels looking after you. There is a God. Just go ask there. Okay, I did my job. I came in. I commit. I explained. I tried everything on it, and this situation is not mine. And she understands on that 5D. She understands on that soul level, and how she's going to work. That is her problem. But now I can tell you that if I see her on the real life, there's gonna be no communication at all on her purpose of that understanding. And I'll tell you why. There is no doubt because the mind inside of it blocking that communication inside of her. And the mind is very tricky because the mind is like, this is not possible. I cannot do this. This is awkward. The heart is closed probably because of the connection that it is. Because simply it takes more energy from the person to keep up the lie instead of telling the truth. And the energy that it's inside, it's also damaged at the same level. And the physical part, it's also could be the problem, because a lot of the twin flames, whatever happens, there is this age gap. There is an age gap, there is a culture gap, there is an energy gap, and that's why this soul to soul communications over the time when they rise up, the one person it's much better, the other one it's kind of like look after it of what's going on. And that's why when the people say I am in a 5D communication with my twin, they refer to this soul to soul communication. And that's how that communication is. It could happen at any time, at any given moment, between the two individuals, because they know this presence of the energy, simply because when they at the beginning of the opening of the bubble phase, they connected all this 5D into one thing. because simply everything comes in its place, simply because she's the one, he's the one. And that's how, why this is all comes in up, so they can understand who is the one and who is not. And over the time on it of this connection, I learned that I will explain more in the next portion of the video, but I learned that it's the best thing for this part is to have two things: understanding and peace. I understand that she's married. I understand that she has a baby. I understand that she's from different culture, different background, different country. I understand everything that happened. It happened for a reason. Otherwise, I would have been where I am right now if it didn't happen. But at the same time, my mind connection still has some problems with it because of the things that were not properly handled. And this is the part of the inner work I need to work on it right now. On it, but the mind, I feel that the mind right now, it's taking that part of the whole situation. Here you go, God, deal with it. Because for some reason, quite a, like 2 months ago, basically just around Christmas time, I learned that I have to stop simply communicating with people that were all involved in that whole situation. It's on it because I put energy in there. That energy has to be used for different purpose, and I have to let it go. The whole situation, including my twin, to God. It's like, hey, God, here, that's your baby. Okay, I'm here. I'm okay. I know you guys told me I'm ready for her, but here's your baby. If you guys work and deal with her, teaching her how to do it. And the only thing they told me, it's like we need there is a 5D communications between you and her. Peace, you understanding, dear. Peace, you understanding. No more aggravation. She's scared from you. She's mad at you. Peace and understanding. So that's it's the most important part. You to have this 5D soul-to-soul communication for one reason. And I want you to get that reason. You are the only one person that can bring the internal peace of the soul for them. As the same, they are the only one person who can bring the internal peace in you. You cannot have this peace in soul if you don't have peace during those 5D communications, soul to soul. And you all know when you talking to me over to the text and message me, I keep telling you one word: relax, relax, relax. Listen your soul, listen your soul. And most of you hanging out to the heart connection, I'm missing him, to the physical part, I want to be with him, I want to be next to him, I want him to touch me, I miss his energy, his presence, or anything else. You have to understand that, for instance, that peace inside of you will draw your twin, not pushing. We're gonna draw you twin towards you, and that peace in the soul, because the soul has one thing: he wants to go home. You are the home for that person. They're the home for you. And this is how the one love with another one love becomes one, first in the soul. And then everything from the soul, from the fifth dimension, it goes down to the mind. It changes the mind. The mind changes the heart. The heart changes the energy. And the energies brings all that part into the physical. And this is how that 5-dimension connection brings the love back into the physical. I hope that video helps you out. I hope that the people who ask me about this video to be made, finally they understand these things. Finally they get these parts. And whatever you do, be at peace within the soul to soul on a 5D connection. Thank you so much. Looking for your comments. Be love.